Everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming out. My name is Carl Carey. I am the distinct honor of being the Vice Chair of the Grand Falls School Board. I'd like to call our regular school board meeting, which also has Success in Education, to order. Please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so just for a quick roll call of the people who are sitting up front, we have our Superintendent, Dr. Middleton. We have our Crossroads representative, Ariel. We have our high school representative, Danica. We have our board director, Director Kincaid. We have our other board director, Director Dane. I'd like to quickly make a motion to excuse the absence of Director Ledoux and Director Beach. Those are the main seconded. All in favor? Aye. Outstanding. All right. So real quick, before we get into the reason why all of us are here tonight, or most of us are here tonight, I'd just like to give a quick update on the superintendent search. So if you know or maybe don't know, Dr. Middleton is retiring at the end of this year, and long and very successful career in the education field and here in Grand Falls for a number of years. On Monday evening, the board took the 20 or so qualified applicants that we had for the superintendent down to 6 with one alternate. We are going to interview those 6 candidates in a executive session on January 27th. We're going to take the 7 down to 3, and then we will be announcing the names of our 2 finalists hopefully at the end of the evening on January 27th. And then we've got a great schedule of each candidate coming and visiting the district and meeting with a number of focus groups and really talking with the community as well as the school board, which then we will make a final decision on who's going to be our next leader in Grand Falls. So just a quick update on that. Wanted to make sure that everyone continues to stay in the loop on that. Next up, just a quick little bit of business before I turn the meeting over to Dr. Middleton. We need to approve our consent agenda. So I'd like to make a motion to approve our consent agenda without additions. Is there a second? Motion's been made, seconded. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Outstanding. All right, with that, I'd like to turn over the meeting to Dr. Middleton. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.
Thank you, Director Carey, and welcome everyone tonight to our Success in Ed for our second quarter. Before we get to our Success in Ed, however, January is School Board Appreciation Month. The office of a school board director is the #1 elected position in the United States. They are trustees of a school district, and their authority is only in play as a group. Collaboratively, they work together to ensure policies are in place, the district is fiscally sound, and a strategic plan is enacted so students and staff can meet goals. We also have 2 student representatives who, while they don't have a vote, they do have a voice that represents our students. Typically, no one calls a school board member at their home to say, "Oh, you're doing a great job." They typically catch them in the aisle in the grocery store at a ball game to provide feedback. I'm pleased that at least one night a year, we can express our thanks to our volunteer elected board directors. So please give a round of applause to our board. So tonight we have awards that we want to recognize our students who have done outstanding work during the second quarter. We also have some staff awards to also recognize their excellence. So to our recipients, we ask that when you are called forward, that you would come forward, your principal or your administrator or supervisor will say a few words about what you've done during the second quarter and acknowledge that hard work. After that, the board board, we'd like to shake your hand or fist bump or high five. Then as you go around the chairs in the back, we have the black curtains where you'd like to take a picture of the award recipients. And after that, when everyone has been acknowledged, we do have some refreshments to the side, but we also want to do a group photo of all the recipients. So an individual photo after you get your award, and then at the end we'll do a group photo. So with that, I am going to ask Mr. Maynard from the middle school to come up first to present the Success in Ed Awards.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening, everyone. The first person I have is our sixth grade Aaliyah Sheffield. Please come on up. Our sixth grade teaching team is happy to recognize Aaliyah as our Success in Education for quarter two. This one, it's awesome. All right. Aaliyah is an overall fantastic student. She is beyond caring and kind to her classmates. She has the utmost respect for all around her and goes above and beyond the health classroom, but also in the fitness classroom. In addition, she takes much time on her art projects, making sure she details and designs and match her vision. Likewise, she is crushing it in 7th grade math as a 6th grader. And she managed to balance leading the robotics team, which we had a great competition last weekend, with their design and creation, as well as them making their semifinals appearance this past weekend. She also shows perseverance and grit when it comes to all that she does, as asking questions to clarify her understanding and using what she has learned and sticking to the task until she succeeds. Aaliyah is an asset for our school community and truly an exceptional student. Congratulations, Aaliyah. Our next 7th grader is Raina Zong. Is she here? Is Raina here today? Raina is our 7th grade recipient of the second quarter Success in Education Award. She was selected by her teachers for this award. Raina takes her education very seriously, always does her best on her assignments. Raina quietly pays attention in her classes and applies what she learns to her work. She is an exemplary student who is always in class and focused on the task at hand. Her makeup is very pretty tonight. When looking for a leader in class, Raina is always behaving correctly to set an example to others how to be a student at Granite Falls Middle School. Raina works hard at her academics to make sure she is successful and turns in meaningful work to her teachers. She is kind, soft-spoken, and has made friends here at Granite Falls Middle School, not only with peers, but with her teachers as well. In a short time, Raina has made a positive impact in her school community. Once again, congratulations to Raina Zong for receiving our 7th grade Success Award. Last but not least, our 8th grade student, Winchester Ackerman. Is he here? Come on up, Winchester. Winchester is our 8th grade Success Award winner for second quarter. Winchester Ackerman, when looking at what it means to be a rise above expectations, which is our theme for the year, Winchester exemplifies what it means to be a Granite Falls Middle School student. He is ferocious in pursuit of excellence in the classroom and easily identified by his constant efforts in all academic courses. Besides being a scholar, Winchester is described as being respectful towards peers and adults, one of the kindest people as well as an active member in our community. His efforts in school as well as his visibility and positive influence at Granite Falls Middle School is what makes him the Success in Ed winner for quarter two. Good job, Winchester. Thank you, everyone. That was Granite Falls Middle School Success in Education Award winners.
Thank you, Mr. Maynard. Next, we're going to have Mr. Nisley come up for his high school awards in Success in Ed and also his staff Success in Ed.
All right, so our first recipient of our Success in Ed for second quarter, and I'm not going to go in any particular order with grade level, so I'm going to start off with Kimber Jones, a 10th grader. Is Kimber here? All right, come on up, Kimber. So Kimber is a driven 10th grader with a GPA of 3.94. Kimber has taken some very challenging classes, including computer applications, contemporary world history, marine biology, English 10, ceramics, and geography. Kimber is really enjoying ceramics and said it really is good for her hands. Mr. Wood said, Kimber's attitude, effort, and determination are qualities that helped her achieve the Success in Education Award and are the characteristics that we hope all of our students display. She is a role model for other students when it comes to the classroom and the work needed to excel. She isn't afraid of challenges and is dedicated not only to do her best in school, but in life as well. She helps me to hold myself to those same standards. She is currently working on a mushroom house in ceramics and has completed other projects such as pinch pot, coil pot, and a mug. Kimber said she really enjoyed helping out during the Granite Falls School District food drive. Specifically, she helped with the shopping when classes came down to the commons and shopped for individual families. Outside of school, Kimber is involved with the Skagit Valley Leo Club that is affiliated with the International Lions Club organization. One of the activities they do is to decorate window displays for businesses. Kimber also enjoys reading and art. She likes to read fantasy and kid adventures. Kimber enjoys both digital and non-digital art. I asked Kimber if she had siblings, and she said she has 2 brothers and 4 sisters. When I asked what she might think that they would say about her if I asked them, she paused and then responded, stubborn and determined. Kimber mentioned she grew up with animals and participated in 4-H. She says she has horses, dogs, rabbits, and unintentionally cats. Kimber's plan after high school are to become a small animal veterinarian and to hopefully attend a nearby college such as Western Washington University. Kimber. Our next recipient is Alex Vargas Reed, 11th grader. Come on up. So Alex is an outstanding 11th grader who is maximizing his time at Granite Falls High School. He has a GPA of 3.921 and ranks 14th in his class. He has taken very rigorous classes to include body conditioning, AP Lang, AP US History, Algebra 2, marine biology, and advanced multimedia. Alex is very involved at Granite Falls High School. He participates in cross-country, track, and advanced multimedia. Alex really enjoys Mr. Williams' AP US History class and stated that he makes learning fun. Mrs. Sullivan said Alex is an exceptional individual marked by his talents, intelligence, and unique qualities. Since joining the advanced multimedia program during his sophomore year, Alex has proven to be an invaluable asset to the class over the last 2 years. Consistently showcasing outstanding creativity and technical prowess, he has naturally emerged as a class leader. In just his second year in advanced multimedia too, Alex not only assumed the role of a senior producer responsible for writing, editing, acting, and directing, but also took charge as a team leader. His willingness to undertake any acting, editing, or filming responsibility is truly commendable. Beyond his technical abilities, Alex is characterized by thoughtfulness, respectfulness, kindness, and exceptional ability to collaborate seamlessly with both students and staff. His conscientious approach to following through and meeting deadlines further underscores his commitment to excellence. Alex is a 3-year varsity letterman in cross country. He was the second fastest on the team, received most inspiration as voted by the team, and was also the team captain. This responsibility included teaching younger runners how to represent Granite, how to run faster, pace themselves, and overall improve during summer workouts. In track, Alex's main events were the 800, 1600, and 3200. He was the only 3200 runner on the team, and his 2-mile average was 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and his best mile time was 5 minutes, 8 seconds. In AMM, Alex films the drone, or flies the drone, and directed his own video for a quarter project. Outside of school, Alex enjoys hobbies such as cleaning, running, and playing with his dogs. He also has part-time jobs landscaping, dog sitting, babysitting, cleaning rooftops, gutters, and washing cars. So if anybody needs any of that, this is your guy right here. Alex is in a program called Rainier Scholars, which is a 12-year program that offers a pathway to college graduation for hardworking students of color. After high school, Alex would like to become a pilot. His goal is to attend Purdue University and pursue aerospace engineering. He hopes to soar through the skies. Alex. All right, our next recipient is Sophia Stefanelli, the 9th grader. So Sophia is a very driven 9th grader who is currently passing all her classes as a freshman with straight A's. She has taken various very rigorous courses to include freshman success, health, intro to agriculture, Spanish 1, Algebra 1, lifetime bonus, and English 1. Sophia mentioned that she really enjoys Miss Coulson because she explains math very well and makes her really like and enjoy algebra. Miss Coulson said, Sophia is a great math student and has one of the highest grades in my Algebra 1 classes. She completes all required work to the best of her ability and shows great attention to detail. When given the opportunity for optional extra practice, she always takes advantage of it. She is excelling in algebra. Mr. Dinwiddie said, Sophia is a quiet, hard worker that is organized. She makes others around her in class pay attention by setting an excellent example of what a student should be doing. Her notes are amazing, and she is kind to her classmates. One thing that I can personally appreciate about Sophia is her perseverance as a child in a military family. Sophia's dad was in the Navy, and she lived in Granite Falls for grades 1 through 3, then moved to Japan for 4th grade, then moved to San Diego, now returned to Granite Falls as a 9th grader. Sophia really likes to read. She mentioned specifically reading murder mysteries. She said she really liked Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I won't stay away from you. Outside of school, Sophia mentioned helping her dad remodel their house. After high school, Sophia mentioned a career in the medical profession, and specifically helping children. She would like to go to a college that would help her in this pursuit. Sophia. Our final student is Eleanor Graves, a 12th grader. So Eleanor is a very driven and engaged senior who currently has a 3.268 GPA and ranks 30th in her class. Eleanor is currently enrolled in various rigorous classes to include English 4, financial fitness, AP psychology, marine biology, theater, and advanced multimedia. Eleanor mentioned Miss Trudy Sullivan as a staff member who has made a positive impact on her. She said Miss Sullivan has helped her figure out where her place is and helped her discover what she wants to be. Ms. Sullivan said, Eleanor embodies a unique blend of intelligence, creativity, kindness, and unwavering dependability. Throughout the past few years, she has consistently showcased remarkable dedication and a strong work ethic. From taking on lead roles in 2 high school theater productions to serving as a lead editor and writer for the advanced multimedia program, Eleanor has proven her versatility and commitment. Notably, she recently fulfilled the pivotal role of food drive coordinator, contributing significantly to the success of the initiative. Amidst these achievements, Eleanor has not only managed to uphold an outstanding GPA, but has done so with admirable grace. Whatever path Eleanor chooses in life, there is no doubt that she will not only excel, but leave an indelible mark on the world. Ms. Beach said, Eleanor Graves stands out because she is always generally pleasant to be around, whether busy working on an assignment or in many extra activities she takes part in around the school. She always has an extra moment to be helpful, courteous, and kind. Even when you run into her out in the community or at her after-school job, she's happy to see you and says hello. Mr. Dinwoody said Eleanor was the food drive coordinator that makes others better. She is organized, kind, and driven not to just do her work, but to learn and apply the knowledge. As an AP Psych student, she reads, listens to others, and then tries to make the learning and information personal. She's quite a remarkable person. I have seen her direct an AMM. She is pushing the actors to grow and get better, but the direction she gives makes all of them around her better. I'm a better person and teacher because of Eleanor. Eleanor is very involved in school to include lead roles in theater for 3 consecutive years, participated in cheer her junior year, written front page articles for the Tiger Tribune, worked as an editor, writer, director, actor for AMM. Honor Society president, newspaper writer, digital editor, and member of the drama club. Eleanor has 6 siblings. I asked her what they might say about her. She said the siblings who are out of the home might say that she's a hard worker. The siblings at home might say that she's trying to be the best big sister. Outside of school, Eleanor works part-time at McDonald's. She loves working out at the gym and running with her German Shepherd, Shelby. Eleanor also loves reading and writing. Specifically, she loves to read and write about fantasy. Her favorite book she has read was The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. Eleanor has spent a lot of time her senior year working on the Granite Falls School District Food Drive and Gift Drive. Over 300 hours were spent as the marketing manager, door manager, and gift world helper. Eleanor got immense satisfaction from handing food to a family and helping them out. Eleanor has been accepted to the Washington State University School of Communications, and she would like to earn a bachelor's degree with a minor in psychology. Eleanor would love to utilize her talents in writing and film production. Eleanor. Now I have the opportunity of recognizing one of our amazing staff members. So if I can get Jackie Turbine to come on up. So Jackie Turbine came to the Granite Falls School District in the fall of 2022 as an experienced school psychologist, having worked in California in the North Shore School District. The COVID pandemic and a series of virtual school psychologists had created a bit of a mess for her to clean up. We are in a much better place today at the high school level due to the qualities listed below that I'll read that have allowed Jackie to both dig into the work needed to right the ship, as well as cheerlead her colleagues to engage in this work across the district. So here are some of the qualities that Jackie exemplifies. First, her technical skills. Jackie understands her job inside and out throughout the assessment and report writing process, in addition to the endless scheduling and attending meetings to accomplish the job in a timely manner. Patience. She's able to keep a cool, calm mind working with individual students, parents, and staff members. Patience also allows her to solve problems that might be hindering a student's progress and to explain to staff requirements for special education eligibility. An open mind. Jackie is always willing to approach problems with an open mind. She also researches problems and continues to learn, which is why she is such a respected professional. Confidentiality. Jackie is trustworthy with personal information. Many staff and students in her building share things with her that are always very confidential. Ethics. Jackie understands the gravity with which her words and actions can impact the lives of students. She follows all legal requirements for eligibility and sets an example for others by following an ethical code. Strong interpersonal skills. As a school psychologist, she interacts well with a wide variety of people. She comes in contact with students, teachers, and relatives of students on a daily basis and knows the proper etiquette in working with such highly socialized situations. She's also able to explain the results of her evaluations to students and their families in a kind and engaging manner, as well as explaining to staff why we may not assess a student or find them eligible for special education services in a way that is clear and understandable. And finally, leadership. Jackie is currently a mentor to our school psychologist intern, but in many ways she also mentors our two newer school psychologists in Brenna Falls, as well as other staff members in her building. In this role, she displays the technical skills, patience, open mind, confidentiality, ethics, and strong personal skills that make her such a strong school psychologist. Jackie Turpin. All right, from Mountain Way, I'm going to make sure everybody passes row. That's great. Come on up.
Good evening. It's our pleasure to be here tonight to introduce three of our CUB leaders at Mountain Way. Our first student that we'd like to recognize is Lucy Kelly. Lucy, are you here? Come on up. Lucy is a kindergarten student in Mrs. Galvin's classroom. She is hardworking, and she has grown in so many ways since her very first day of school. She has shown an incredible amount of success in every way, both academically and socially. She is a kind and thoughtful friend to everyone she meets. When she's not at school, she likes to play duck, duck, goose with her dad, and she always wins. She likes to play outside with her cat, too. Her cat gets really crazy sometimes. Lucy's favorite part of school is recess because it has so many things that she can do out there. Her favorite recess activity is to go down the slide. She also likes coloring. One thing that Lucy is really good at is making things that she cuts out, and she makes cool objects. She makes hearts, and right now she's making a reindeer kitty. She has lots of cats and 2 dogs. Lucy's favorite foods are mac and cheese, watermelon, pizza, and brownies. When she grows up, she wants to be 2 things, a restaurant worker and a teacher. Lucy has been such a fun student to teach, and we are looking forward to seeing what she accomplishes in the future ahead. Thank you, Lucy. Our first grade student that we are giving the Success in Education Award is Logan Graham. Logan, you want to come on up? Logan Graham is a first grade student in Ms. Johnson's classroom. She says that he has an amazing gift for looking at questions and challenges with unique insight. He's curious about everything they learn and is always wanting to know more. Logan has a fantastic sense of humor. His comedic timing often catches his teacher off guard and makes her laugh during her lessons. When Logan is not at school, he likes to play video games. His favorite game is Tears of the Kingdom. He also likes to sometimes just rest in his bed. His favorite part of school is getting to know his teachers. He likes learning new things, and his favorite subject is STEAM. When we asked him what is one thing he is really good at, he said that he's really good at times, like 2 times 1. He has some cats and 1 dog named Buddy. His favorite food is the garbage grinder pizza at Omega's. When he grows up, Logan is considering being a teacher. He says that he wants to be a teacher at Mountain Way because there are already a lot of Mrs. teachers there. Logan is a leader in his class, willing to help anyone in need in any way he can. Ms. Johnson is very proud to be Logan's teacher.
Okay.
Okay, and then our third person that we'd like to honor tonight is Isla. Come on up, Isla. Isla is a second grade student in Mrs. Frank's classroom. She is an excellent student. She is consistently showing up to school with a smile on her face and always excited to learn. She is seen as a role model in her classroom because she shows Cubs behaviors without being reminded. If Isla does not understand the material that she is learning, she's willing and always will ask for help. When Isla isn't at school, she likes to read books at home. She likes Ivy and Bean books. And I think she's more like Ivy than Bean, right? Isn't that right, Isla? Yeah. And then she also likes to play with her little sister. She likes swimming in Hawaii, and she likes watching the turtles, the sea turtles. Her favorite part of school is lunchtime, and one thing that Isla is really good at is ballet. She loves dancing, and she enjoys eating pasta, and especially likes pasta with pesto. Isla's favorite animals are bears and horses, and she wants to be a zookeeper when she grows up. At school, Isla listens the first time, is a great friend, peer to others, and deserves this award. Keep it up, Isla. I also want to say thank you to the two teachers that are here tonight representing their students, Ms. Johnson and Ms. Galvin. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Next, I'm going to ask Mr. Rose to come up because he has some success ahead for Crossroads.
I'm so proud of Annalise. Alice, come on up. Annalise exemplifies success in education. This amazing young person is rocking it at the Snow Isle Dental Assisting Program this year, getting all A's, not to being ahead on credits, and on track to graduate this year. I don't get to see her much because she goes to Snow Isle, but I know that she's responsible and taking care of all the things that she needs to do. But what is most impressive about Annalise is how hard she had to work to get to this point. For a bunch of reasons, Annalise had stopped attending school even before the world shut down for COVID. She came to us at the then online Crossroads a month into her freshman year. She's worked harder than most to get to where she is now, and has been consistently working towards the Snow Isle Dental Assistant Program since I met her. She is thinking about pursuing this further by working towards being a dental hygienist after graduating. I'm so glad I get to be here to present this award to you, Annalise, and to recognize your hard work and growth over the last 4 years. Congratulations.
And from Monte Cristo, I'll have Mrs. Wynn, Mrs. Bo, come on. Come on up, Myra. Sorry about that.
Good evening. I'm Myra Perkins, and I am here to award Yaelin Aguilar Montes de Oca with this quarter's Yaelin's academic excellence, dedication to our community, and resilience in the face of adversity truly make her deserving of this honor. Yaelin has not only maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA this year, but she's also actively participated in community service events such as the Empty Bowls, the annual food drive, and much more here at our school, helping her teachers. Despite her facing the unexpected loss of her father earlier this year, she has shown remarkable strength and determination to be in front of you. Her story is one of inspiration that reflects kindness and commitment, and I'm so sorry. I needed that hug more than she did. Sorry. Yaelin, you're not just a student, you're a role model for your peers, and I want to congratulate you on this well-deserved award. May your journey inspire us all to strive for excellence in the face of challenges, and I know your dad will be proud of you just like your mom is. Good job sticking through this and working hard. Forgot this part.
Now, Mrs. Wynn, you spoke, come on up.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are thrilled to celebrate our minors. Our first recipient is Renata Valencia Ortiz. Renata cannot join us tonight. She's on vacation. We're so excited for her. Her teacher is Mr. Davis, and she's a third grade student. It is our pleasure to nominate Renata Valencia Ortiz for our third grade success in education. Mr. Davis states that Renata is a joy to have in class. She is such a bright student who always comes to class with a positive attitude and a smile on her face. As a multilingual learner, Renata stands out academically. She sets a high standard for herself and those around her. Renata can always be found listening, on task, and setting an example for her peers. Renata consistently strives to be a great student and a great person. She is the type of student that makes teaching fun. Renata's favorite subject in school is math. Outside of school, she enjoys coloring and playing basketball. Me too, Renata. When Renata grows up, she wants to be a doctor. Congratulations to you, Renata. We are so proud of you.
We would like to nominate our second fourth grade success in education winner, Gio Vargas Reed. Gio comes to school every day ready to learn with a positive attitude. He holds himself to a high standard of achievement and is constantly finding new ways to challenge himself. His drive for success is influential in our classroom community and has caused him to be a leader to his peers. Mrs. Doherty states that in class, Gio provides astute insights on learning topics and puts forth his best effort when completing assignments, activities, and participating in group discussions. Way to go, Gio! One gift that he has is his insight into the strengths of others. He can often identify areas that other students do well in and propose how their skills can be used to benefit our classroom community. When confronted with a problem he does not understand or a lesson that is difficult for him, Gio does not become discouraged. He views the challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow, and we are very proud of Gio's dedication to his learning and impressed with his ability to positively influence others' learning. Gio's favorite subject at Monte Cristo Elementary is Math Win, as it helps him learn in math and is also fun. His favorite book series is Dog Man. And when he's outside of school, he enjoys playing board games with his brother at the end of the day. And when Gio grows up, he wants to be a firefighter. Let's give him a round of applause, Gio! And our next fifth grade success in education winner we have nominated Harlow Hago as our fifth grade success in education winner. Please come up, Harlow. We nominated Harlow because of her eagerness to learn and perseverance to keep trying when things seem tough. We have seen her growth and enthusiasm to improve daily. She wants to do better and get things right. Harlow is a fantastic model to her peers and is also a fun person to be around. We know that with her strong drive, she will go far in life. She is a wonderful member of our team, and I am so glad to have her as a part of our school. Mrs. Jones is also happy that you are part of her Happy Camper crew this year. Harlow's favorite subject in school is reading, and her favorite book to read is Out of My Mind by Sharon Draper. When she is not at school, she likes to play basketball at her house. When she grows up, she would like to be a scientist. Guess what? That was my career before I became a principal. Congratulations, sweetie. Give her a round of applause. Thank you, everyone.
Have a great evening.
All right, we're down to last few awards. And these are superintendent awards that are aptly called the Mucker Awards. And if you've been to a Success in Ed, you know the history behind the Mucker Awards. If you haven't been, I'll just tell you very quickly that a Mucker in my world, growing up playing hockey and as a lifelong hockey fan, the part of the game that I love the most is seeing people go after the puck against the boards in the corners. That's where elbows are given, you get hit, and you're going to give some shots as well. And I would like to recognize staff members who have those same characters, those willing to do some really hard work, oftentimes behind the scenes. So the first Mucker Award tonight, I want to bring up Laura Decker. So for Laura, I appreciate anyone who advocates for the arts. And while we know Ms. Decker as our enthusiastic music teacher at Mountain Way, I can't express enough of my appreciation and thanks for her development of middle school choir. As we think about what keeps us engaged in school, when we think about our students, some say friends keep going to school, maybe a friendly teacher, being good at a certain skill, but I'm always an advocate for the arts, and the arts cannot be minimized. That may be the class that students look forward to every day. Maybe the only reason for staying engaged. So thank you, Mrs. Decker, for teaching middle school choir, and I hope such opportunities will evolve to the high school. Next, I'm going to call up Mr. Farley. Greg Farley, come on up. I told Nora why we were bringing her, but I didn't tell Greg why we were inviting him tonight. Mr. Farley is our assistant principal here at Crossroads. He's been a teacher, coach, advisor in our district for a lot of years. Part of me wants to label his superpower as the Flash, because he is all over this campus. I'm sure he puts in at least 20,000 steps a day. The other superpower, though, that Mr. Farley has is deep empathy. Just about any student feels comfortable talking with him when they need help, they're feeling challenged, or even when they're being disciplined. Ultimately, Mr. Farley wants all students to succeed. He'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. For that, I'm very grateful. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm looking in the audience. I'm looking for Jillian. There you are. Come on up, Jillian. Thank you for being here tonight, Jillian. I wanted to share a little bit about Jillian. She's one of our student support advocates. Similar to Mr. Farley, her role is to establish relationships, especially with at-risk students, and provide them with resources to help them overcome barriers to school. While she does this to a highly skilled level, I want to give the Mucker Award to Jillian because of her work over our recent Christmas winter break. As many of you know, we lost a student over the holidays. When students are at home and staff are on break, it was necessary that we had resources to support our students and staff when they returned in January. Jillian is the student support advocate for Crossroads, but she stepped up in planning and provided leadership, guidance, and resources for the Granite Falls High School community for when we came back on January 2nd for our students and staff. I appreciate her giving up her holidays to ensure a calm and safety and comfort for our students upon their return. This was an extremely difficult set of circumstances, but Jillian stepped up. She showed up. For that, I want to give her the Mucker Award. Thank you. I have one more Mucker Award, and this person isn't expecting this either, so I want to invite Mr. Carey, Director Carey, to come join me. I shared earlier that this is Board Appreciation Month, and I can't think of a person that better describes the Mucker Award than Mr. Carey. He has served on the board for over 10 years. He's been a board member, vice chair, and chairman of the board. While his experience has helped new board members navigate roles and responsibilities, he's also become known in the region and throughout the state as a voice for our students and our district on a number of issues. He is a legislative representative for our board, but he also serves all Northwest schools in Region 1 as a legislative delegate to the Washington State School Directors Association. He has been instrumental in ensuring fairness when it comes to smaller districts. He has met regularly with local and state members of the Washington legislature on funding and its geographic inequity. And just last week, he testified not once, but twice before the Legislative Committee on the inadequacies of the special education funding. That all said, though, in the end, He cares about you, the students and families and staff of Granite Falls School District. He knows when to calmly speak, but he also knows, figuratively speaking, when to throw elbows. To the school board director and my friend, Carl Carey, our award recipient. That concludes our awards. And Director Carey is going to take a quick picture. We do need him to close the meeting in just a second. But while he is having his picture taken, I do want to do one more reminder that we do want to get a whole group picture of all the recipients from tonight. So you can stay and then go to the back, and Melanie will take that photo. And then we do have refreshments to the side, so I hope that you'll stay and visit with each other. And we all look forward to congratulating you. So again, thank you. Let's give our recipients one more round of applause.
Just a couple of things, and I promise to let you guys go. So much of tonight obviously is celebrating the success that we have in the school district, teachers, students, but I always like to close this with a heartfelt thank you to moms, the dads, the brothers, the sisters, the cousins, the friends, grandma, grandpa, everyone else that's here to support your students, your teachers. It makes me so happy to see the excitement in parents' face as they're celebrating their students and stuff. And I know that all of that is a result of your dedication, your hard work, your long nights, your ability to really help with Algebra 2 or those kind of classes to really help your student get to this point. And I wanted to give my heartfelt thanks on behalf of the board to all of you. So thank you for coming tonight. We will adjourn the meeting. The board will be going into executive session after a 5-minute recess. So we'll go into executive session at 6:57 for 15 minutes for the purpose of discussing real estate, and we will close with no action. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you.